Okay, this is going to be the random for the dual pairs tonight. Just went live. Broadcast, it is 7:49. Pull up random. All right, and I'll pull the chart right off Facebook that I posted earlier that people said looked right to them. If I can find it. There it is. Good luck, everybody. I'll drop that right into random. We're going to do this just like a division break. I'm going to roll the die, random this list, then roll the die and random the pairs. It really is just like a division break, except it's pairs instead of a full 5-team division. And then you guys will have your 2 teams that you own, and I'll give 5 minutes to see if anybody wants to trade or buy, sell, anything crazy like that. So there is the 15 names. Let me pop back over to here, roll the die. Got a 3 and a 2 for the names. 3 and a 2. I'm going to read these one more time, but I pulled it right from the Facebook post, so I know it's right. We got Jerry in the first spot, Alan, Ricky, Zach. Zach replaced Rocco. Rocco got the spot, but then decided he was okay if I sold to somebody else because he wanted something else. So Zach took the next one. Freddie, Big Time Shimmy, Vincent, Mike Anderson, Dougie, Dennis, Scott Bates, and Gary B took the last spot earlier today. Going to random this list 5 times. 1, 2, 3. We will random the teams next, so and then match them up. It's not a draft, so this doesn't mean a whole lot. The next one will. But we scrambled the names up 5 times. And the list. Gary B. Geez, Gary, it doesn't even mean anything, but you're still getting to the top of the list. It's time to hit a Wisconsin casino.
Hello, Ho Chunk, I think is in there.
I think I've been
Or
there.
Potawatomi, one of the two.
Zach's number 5. Mike A, number 6. I'm going to dump them in my Excel sheet too, but I like to write. I'm getting. Will you do me a favor? J. Rodney's asking about tonight. Will you tell him that this break is full, but we may have something later on. But the break we're currently doing is full unless he's able. I mean, if he wants to come to the room and try to buy a team, he can or something, but I can't sell him anything at the current moment. But we will do a division break if you want to put that in there or not. Big Time Shimmy. Alan. Dennis. Dougie. Ricky. And Alan. Let me copy and paste this list. Into my Excel sheet. Next.
I'm really thinking this. If I had the first pick, I would probably take the Yankees.
If it was a draft?
I'm in love with the Yankees in this.
I'd probably take Boston or Chicago, but it's close. There's several good teams. All right, guys, let's go to the second one. I'm going to go ahead and drop the teams in, and then we'll roll the die. These are the 15 pairs. I took them right off the post. I did have to edit it, you guys know, right away because I screwed up and put a couple teams twice, but it's correct now. So that's the 15 teams. Go back to dice. We got 3 and a 2. Six and a 5 on the teams. 6 and a 5. Good luck. We got Boston and Colorado on top. KC and St. Louis on the bottom. I tried to make them as even as possible. Some are going to be better than others by nature, but I tried to make the pairs as even as possible. I'm going to go 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the 11th and final time. Check chat here, make sure everybody's okay. We're all good. 11th. Boom, there it is. We got Atlanta and Baltimore on top. LA, Jerry gets his team. LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Detroit and Houston. Toronto and Washington. I made the pairs about 4 or 5 days ago, so there probably are some better groups than others. I might adjust them a little bit if I do it again, but I had to stick with what my initial read was on the teams. Let's see, Arizona and Seattle, KC and St. Louis, Boston and Colorado, Miami and San Francisco, Milwaukee and Tampa.
I like that spot right there.
Yeah, Tampa's a little better than I thought they were going to be at the time, but that's still a pretty. It's probably slightly above. Chicago White Sox.
2 mediums.
Yeah, Chicago White Sox and Philly. Well, it's just like a division break. Some are going to be better than others. Pittsburgh and San Diego. Cincinnati and Cleveland. Minnesota and LA. The Cubs and Texas. And New York Yankees and Oakland is the very bottom. Okay, I'm going to read them one more time back and forth. Then I'm going to end this video so I can post it, and then I'll show you the Excel sheet too. But the official pairs. Gary B has Atlanta and Baltimore. Jerry H has the Dodgers and the Mets. Scott Bates has Detroit and Houston. Vincent in the 4th spot has Toronto and Washington. Zach in the 5 spot has Arizona Diamondbacks and Seattle. 6, Mike Anderson has KC and St. Louis. Ricky in the 7th spot has Boston and Colorado. Number 8 is Freddie. He has Miami and San Francisco. Number 9, Dennis, has Milwaukee and Tampa. Number 10, Big Time Shimmy, has Chicago White Sox and Philly. 11, Allen, has Pittsburgh and San Diego. Number 12, Dennis, has Cincinnati and Cleveland. Number 13, Dougie, has Minnesota and LA Angels. Ricky in the 14th spot has the Cubs and Texas. And Allen in the last spot got the Yankees and Oakland. Let me show the time again. Long video, but there was some work there. Oops. Actually, I'll show the 11 of the dice too, still sitting there. 6 and a 5. 758.5. And that's the end of this shorter video.